Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Macky. Sid is filming right behind you guys. We're here in Finale Ligure, Italy. Just finished up our last race of the season. The last round of the Enduro World Series. And wanted to show you guys what bike I was racing for these last two rounds. Finale Ligure and Ainsa in Spain. So, this is the Jamis Hardline. We just found out that recently they got their production ones in the US. So there's a demo fleet that's traveling around. We'll put a link to that schedule in the comments. So this is the prototype. We've been riding them all year. Really like it. It's a 27.5 bike, 160 mil of travel, front and rear. I'll just go through it real quick and sort of show you guys what I changed, what I set up, why I chose what I chose for these races. So, first up, front tire, Vittoria Martello 235. This is their two-fold, so it's a dual ply but folding bead tire. We've been running these, they're prototypes right now, but we've been running them all year, and it's pretty much my go-to tire. It's just, I like the traction, I like how it corners. It's really strong with the two ply and not super heavy with the folding. So super stoked about that. Running Shimano Saint brakes with 200 millimeter rotors on the front, 180 on the back. The X-Fusion Sweep fork. I've really liked this fork. It's a 34 mil stanchion fork, which is a little bit smaller diameter than what I've ridden in over the last couple of years, but it's just super solid, feels super plush, really digging it. This is the Stages Dash cycling computer. We'll do a link. We talked about why we use this cycling computer and cycling computers in general, so we'll link to that one. And then I'm running the Shimano XT Di2, so electronic shifting. So that's the shifter. This is the display over here. This is the display over here, so you can see, you know, battery, what gear you're in. Let's see. Go seat post. This is the X-Fusion Manic dropper post. We've been running X-Fusion's dropper posts for a couple of years, and the new Manic is way more consistent, super solid.
I'm gonna pivot around here because there's a great dog in the background. Just creep on this dog. Doesn't look at that dog. Dog check. Dog check. All right, go on.
All right, so here I have the Piggy pouch from 76 Projects. Basically, the Piggy is the piece that actually bolts into your water bottle cage mounts. And then the Piggy pouch allows me to put CO2, a tool, plugs, and a tube all inside here so that I just have that with me at all times and never have to worry about it. This is the X-Fusion Vector Coil Shock. I love the coil on this bike. It pedals so well because the suspension's so efficient that I don't need a lockout. So I can run a coil and it climbs awesome and descends ridiculously well. Expedo GFX pedals. Been running them for a long time. I like them. They're awesome. And then rear tire here, you can see got pretty chewed up by the crazy terrain here in
Finale. This is what EWS
Finale.
racing does to your tires.
Yeah, specifically Finale, it just like chews up knobs.
And skin if you fall.
And skin if you fall on it. Don't fall on it. This is the Vittoria Moda, also a dual ply.
With airliners.
Oh yeah, so I'm running airliners front and rear. The Moda is technically a mud tire, but it actually rolls ridiculously well. And it was so loose here that having that extra bite in the rear was really nice for trying to slow down before all of the corners. And then Shimano Di2, as I mentioned, that's the derailleur. And then running a Shimano 1146 tooth cassette. That's basically what we've been running all year. I like having that jump up to the bigger gear, and then running a 34 tooth chainring on the front, and it pairs very nicely with a SXG guide, and this is just a 2-bolt one, so there's not a third bolt. Instead, on the top is the guide that comes with the Jamis Hardline and Portal. Anything else that you can think of?
How does it feel to be on the beach in Italy talking about bikes?
It feels pretty amazing. It was a great weekend. Just had a blast out here. I decided to race despite the staples in my arm and succeeded in not falling on it and not tearing them out again. So
click the link to see how Macky got staples in his arm.
We'll include a card up there.
Alright, that's all, everybody. Thank you for watching. And come back next time. No, we're really tired.
Yeah, we're really tired.
So, bye.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
She just nailed it. Knocked it out of the park.